Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to create a system that can take YouTube videos and convert those videos into blog posts. It's not necessary that you have to create blog posts. You can also use the system to create newsletters, social media contents or anything that you like. The choice is yours. Okay? Let's just get right in. So, the system that you're seeing in front of you is the actual system. Six modules. That is it. You've seen me create crazy stuff with 10, 15, 20 modules and all that. This has to be the simplest one. Okay. So, the first thing that I've done is the Google Drive download a file module. Now, what is happening here? Let me explain. What I did was I went to my YouTube channel, took a video, took the link of the video, went to this Y2 Mate that converts YouTube channels, YouTube videos into MP3. So I went here, pasted my YouTube video link, converted it into an MP3, went to Google Docs, and then I created a folder that says YouTube. Then I pasted my audio right here. Okay. After that, I went to make.com and then I picked the YouTube folder, and inside of that folder, I've picked the MP3 for the analytics dashboard in make.com. That was my video. And I converted that in an MP3 and I selected that. Then what I've done is I've connected that to Grok. And inside of Grok, I've selected the create a transcription that uses Whisper, that is by OpenAI. So as you see, it has already connected to my Google Drive file, which is good, and the model is Whisper. Now what this does, it takes my audio file and converts that into a text. Pretty simple. And then I have another Grok. Now this Grok module is what is responsible for creating my blog post. Now I've used DeepSeek. The system prompt says you're a helpful writing assistant. The user prompt says that you will be given a transcript for a video and your job is to convert that into a blog post. Make sure it is in markdown format, and okay, and your language should be casual. And I've also given it the actual transcript, and I'll show you guys an example also. Then what I've done is, since we're using DeepSeek, you guys know that we need to split the think part and get the second item. So I've done that here. Then what we've done is we've converted from markdown format to an HTML format. Now, in order for you guys to understand it, let me just run this. So guys, you will understand this much better. So if I just click run once, you'll see now it's taking my audio file, converting that into an MP3, sorry, into a text. Now that text is being fed into AI to convert that text into a blog post. And finally, it is creating a Google Doc. Perfect. So now, first, let me just show you this Google Doc. So this is the blog post that it created for me. It's pretty long. You can change it however you want to. I didn't have to do anything. Just took my video and converted it to an MP3. That's all I did. So now here is what the output of the AI looks like. I said it to take the transcript, convert that into a markdown format and create a blog post. And if you guys remember what markdown is with all the hashtags and everything. So as you can see right here, this is the blog post that it created, that DeepSeek created for me. Then we split that and we got the output right here. Then from markdown to HTML. Now, why did we do that and why is it necessary? The reason we converted into markdown is to make sure that we can actually read the whole thing and it's in a clear formatting. If I just said create a blog post for me, DeepSeek will create a blog post, there's no doubt. But the problem is the blog post that it will create, there is no format to it. it won't look good if you understand what I'm saying. So it will be just lines after lines after lines without any formatting. So now if you just see, now just look at this, you see how clean format it is. After the heading there's a space, then there's an introduction, then there is a subheading, then the space and everything. So you get all of this inside of markdown. If I just keep normal text, it will just look ugly. Then from markdown we convert it to an HTML. Now why did we do that? The reason why we did that is because Google Docs only understands HTML. It doesn't understand markdown. So if I just take this output, sorry, not this one, take this output with all the hashtags and everything, and I paste that as it is in Google Doc, it will look as it is with all the hashtags and everything. It won't change anything. Okay, that is not what we want. What we want is to look something like this, with the headings all bolded, and the introduction is in normal font, not bold, the size and everything. To do that, we first converted the markdown into an HTML. That is this module's job. Okay, so now if you see, it has all this angle brackets which says h1 id equals to how to create analytics dashboard step by step and everything. Now this is pretty difficult to read because HTML is very, what you can say, what's the word that I'm looking for? Unclean. I don't know. It's very messy. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Messy. HTML is very messy, so you can't actually read the whole thing. So then what we did is we took that HTML, the whole messy thing, and we pasted that into Google Doc. Now Google Doc does understand this and it makes it look very clean like this. Okay. Now there's another method that you can do. I'm just sharing this, but I don't know if it's effective because I still haven't found the perfect way to do it. But if you guys do, you can let me know. The other method is by using a system called, or using Appify. Now, what is Appify if you guys don't know? So, Appify is a platform where there are multiple scrapers. So, people build scrapers. So, you guys like you and me don't have to put our head down or bang our head against the wall and build scrapers. So these guys build scrapers and they post it on this platform, and you can use those scrapers. Sometimes it is payment based on results, and sometimes it is just you have to pay upfront. So you see there are n number of scrapers. There are scrapers for Apollo, scrapers for TikTok, scrapers for Instagram, Google Maps, so many. Okay. Now what you can do is just type YouTube here, and you can just find like this one, YouTube transcript scraper. So all you need to do is just paste a YouTube link, the link of the video, and this will automatically give you a transcript of the full video. But the thing is, this one is paid. So if I just click start, you see it asks for payment. Okay. If you guys have the money, you can go ahead. And Appify gives you a $5 credit. So you can just use this if there is a free scrapers, like let's say this one, YouTube scraper. So you can use these. So the ones that say save and start, you can actually use this one because it says it's $5 for 1,000 videos that you scrape. So you can use stuff like this with the $5 that you already have. So for example, if you find a transcript scraper that is actually free to use, you all you need to do is just paste in the video URL, the video, yeah, URL that you want to scrape, paste it and click run once. Once you've clicked run once, you will get that particular scraper is going to be added to this actors. Okay, so they like to call themselves actors instead of scrapers. So it will be added right here, and then you can access it inside of make.com. Okay, now how to do that? So first, what we'll do is, I'm trying to get this idea off the top of my head. So first, what you can do is you can add a Google Sheet. You can add a watch new rows function, and then what you can do is just go to create a new sheet, and then you can just say YouTube video link. Okay, and what you can do is paste in the YouTube videos for which you want the transcripts. Okay, and you can just paste all those video links right here, and then you just make your connection, and then what you can do is after that you will add Appify. Now inside of Appify you'll first select run an actor. Now let me just make sure my connection. Yeah, and the connect to connect with Appify is very simple. You just have to get the API key, which you can get if you go to Appify, scroll down, go to settings, go to API and integration, and you'll have your API key. Just copy and paste that in. Okay, now I'll just close this. Yeah, and you see inside of actors, these are all the actors that you have actually run. Okay, so you'll get all the actors. That's why I said first find the actor, run that actor, and then you will find that inside of make.com. And this is how. So for example, let's say YouTube transcript ninja is the actor that I ran, and you'll get this input JSON. Now what is this input JSON and how can you get it? So if I go back to Appify, if I go to actors, then you'll see I have this YouTube transcript ninja. So I just paste in a video, run this. I've actually run this once, but I guess this doesn't work. Yeah, I guess this one didn't work. That's why I didn't do it. So if I go to input, and you see there are two options, manual and JSON. So if I click on JSON, this is the input URL. So if I just copy this, go back to make, and just paste it right here. And now inside of the start URLs, you can just make sure to remove this and add the YouTube video links from the Google Sheet. So I can just write 21 dot YouTube video links. Okay, I guess that was not the variable, or 21 dot something. Okay, so you can just add that to make it more dynamic. But the reason I am not using this method is because I haven't found the transcript that actually does that. If you do find it, do let me know. Okay, guys, you can put it down in the comments, or you can just DM me on Instagram or email me or whatever. And after this, you need to add a sleep module. Now, why this sleep module? This sleep module is actually very important because once you start to run an actor, it's not like once I click start, it will just instantly give me the result. It waits. It takes its time because the it is scraping the YouTube link, and it is creating the transcript. So you have to give it some time. So I'm just putting a delay for 40 seconds. That's I guess more than enough. After that, you again go to Appify, and then you click on get dataset items. Now you see all the options or all the outputs that Appify gives us. You'll see it says default dataset ID. Just paste that in, click save. Don't think about anything else. Just do that. Okay. Now what this does, get dataset items, is it will give all the output that the actor has actually run. So if I have to show you an example, let me just pick an actor that actually runs. Let's do the Instagram profile scraper. So you see I've as the input is my Instagram profile. So if I just go to runs, so if I just go into one of these, let's do this one. So you'll see it has all this output, the name, the profile pic URL, the username, number of posts, followers, following, private, is a business account, bio, all these things. So it will output all of this into make.com. So that is what the get dataset items is for. Now, if you did find the YouTube transcript scraper, instead of Appify, you don't need to do these two steps. It's optional for you now. You can just remove this, connect both of these, and then make your blog post or make your, you know, blog post or newsletters or anything that you want. Okay, so that is how you guys can make your own automation. Okay, take YouTube videos and directly convert them into newsletters or blog posts or anything that you want. Okay, I hope you guys this automation is actually helpful to you guys in any way, and if it is, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you guys have any ideas, okay, any automations that you want me to make, or any ideas at all that you think, oh, I don't know if this is this possible, I don't know, shoot them over. Okay, give me those ideas, let me try. So you can put them in the comments down below, or you can just DM me on Instagram or email me any way you find comfortable. Make sure to put them across, and I'll see if I can make those and if I can fulfill one of your requests. So with all that said, thank you so much guys for watching this video, and I'll see you soon.